you doing, folks? This is the Pop Music Freak. I am back with another song facts countdown video. I am counting down my 1,000 favorite songs of all time, and we are up to number 801 on our list, a classic rock tune like no other. From the summertime of 1967, it is the Jefferson Airplane and Somebody to Love. Here are the song facts for Somebody to Love. The song was recorded November 3rd, 1966 at the RCA Studios in Hollywood, California. The song was released as a single on April 1st, 1967. It came from the album Surrealistic Pillow. And I'll give you some more details. Somebody to Love was originally titled Someone to Love, and it's a rock song that was written by Darby Slick. It was originally recorded by the Great Society and later by the Jefferson Airplane. Rolling Stone magazine ranked Jefferson Airplane's version number 274 on their list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. Here's some more background information. Written by the Great Society guitarist Darby Slick, after realizing his girlfriend had left him, and first performed by that band, which included his then sister-in-law, Grace Slick, on vocals. The song made little impact outside of the club circuit in the Bay Area. The song was recorded on December 4th, 1965, the Great Society version, and was released on February of 1966 as a single with the B-side, another Darby Slick composition titled Free Advice, on the North Beach label, and received minimal circulation outside of San Francisco. San Francisco in the mid-60s was a center of free love, but Darby Slick saw a downside to this ethos, as it could lead to jealousy and discontent. This song champions loyalty and monogamy, as a singer employs us to find that one true love that will nurture us and get us through the tough times. However, the lyrics do not treat love as something that randomly happens to a person, but rather as an action that a person, male or female, may choose to take. This subtle but profound difference in philosophy places this song in opposition to songs that speak of falling in love, as if love is something that happens to a person outside of their conscious intention. As for the re-recording of the song, when Grace Slick departed to join Jefferson Airplane, she took this song with her, bringing it to the Surrealistic Pillow sessions, along with her own composition, White Rabbit. Subsequently, the Airplane's more ferocious rock and roll version became the band's first and biggest success, reaching number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. The group's first hit song, Somebody to Love, was also one of the first big hits to come out of the U.S. West Coast and San Francisco Bay Area counterculture scene, to which numerous artists and musicians would be drawn over the following few years. Slick's original performance of the song with the Great Society is more subdued, with the Jefferson Airplane version sounding far more accusatory and menacing on lines such as, "Your mind is so full of red," and "Your friends, baby, they treat you like a guest." The lyrics are in the second person, with each two-line verse setting a scene of alienation and despair, and the chorus repeating the title of the song with slight variations such as, "Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love?" like the album on which it appeared. This song was instrumental in publicizing the existence of the Haight-Ashbury counterculture to the rest of the United States. Reception. Billboard described the song as a wild dance number loaded with vocal excitement, calling it a hard driver featuring powerful female vocal in the lead, which never stops from start to finish. Cashbox called the single a bright, pulsating, rhythmic, sometimes frenetic, funky rock outing. Brett Milano of YouDiscoverMusic.com rated Jorma Kaukonen's psychedelic guitar solo at the end of the song as one of the 100 all-time greatest, stating that it opens with these 3 sustained wailing notes and closes with those sign-off chords that leave the song forever unresolved. Now, in terms of personnel and who played what instrument, Grace Slick supplied lead vocals, Marty Ballin played the tambourine and did backup singing, Jorma Kaukonen played lead guitar, and Paul Kantner played the rhythm guitar, and Jack Cassidy played bass, and Spencer Dryden on the drums. So, just to review the chart statistics once again, On the Billboard Hot 100, the song reached number 5. On the Cashbox Top 100, it also reached number 5. In Canada, it hit number 1 on the RPM Top Singles chart. For the year 1967, it was ranked number 33 in Billboard. It was ranked number 22 in Cashbox and was number 38 for the year in Canada. Certifications, it reached gold in the U.S., selling over 500,000 copies, and it reached silver in the United Kingdom, selling over 200,000 copies. Commercial usage, Jefferson Airplane Soul studio release was used at the beginning of the Coen Brothers' A Serious Man, just after the opening short story about the book and the title graphic. The Coens invited their longtime musical scorer, Carter Burrell, to compose a musical bridge for the title graphic to help transition from a pre-World War II Ashkenazi Shedi to St. Louis Park, Minnesota in 1967, where Danny Gopnik is listening to a song on an earpiece during his Hebrew language class at school. Burwell responded by adding a dark, brooding introduction to Somebody to Love using the same model electric guitar and bass used on the original studio recording, and played through similar amps by selected musicians. Referring to the sound fidelity, Burwell commented, "It was difficult to reduce our overall sound quality to that of the original recording. We did our best." 2003, a remix of Somebody to Love was a debut single of German electronic music duo Boogie Pimps. It became a number 3 hit in the UK and number 7 in Ireland, did not chart in the USA. It did not chart in the US at all. In the UK, it was number 3 in the singles chart and number 3 in the dance chart. And that's really it. I don't see anything else listed in terms of remakes. But it was definitely a song that opened Jefferson Airplane up big time in the USA, followed up quickly by White Rabbit, which was just as big, going to number 5 in the US charts. So it was the beginning of a long historical run by this group that has been 3 different groups, obviously, through the years. So Jefferson Airplane up through the early 70s. Then they became the Jefferson Starship through the 70s and into the 80s, and then became Starship, where on the charts they actually had their greatest success, or probably the lowest. Some will say not the best history of the band, that their best was in the beginning. That's usually what happens. Most talent is in early on, and then the most success comes as things start winding down. So, anyway, that is Somebody to Love by Jefferson Airplane, number 801 on my list of my 1,000 favorites. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you share it. I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I hope you hit the bell. This way, you'll be notified when other videos come onto YouTube. There's a link to a performance video of a song in the description if you want to check that out. All right. So thank you folks so much for watching. I wish you all peace and love.